Our coverage of the DACA decision continues now at 5:30. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Dean. The White House says immigration policy should come from Capitol Hill. Eyewitness News reporter David Spunt is live in our SAT Center.
And David, our local congressional delegation is weighing in.
Yuki, they really are. President Obama also weighing in. Former President Obama, he issued a statement calling the end to DACA, quote, self-defeating and cruel. But he's not voting on the issue. Members of Congress are going to be voting on it. The fate of the program left the Oval Office this morning. It's now in their hands. DACA is now in the hands of the men and women you elected in Congress.
It is an immoral decision, and I don't use that word a lot, but in this case, it fits. This is immoral. Senator
Bob Casey, an outspoken critic of President Trump, says he made the wrong move.
This is an insult to those young people. It's an insult to our country and our values.
New Jersey Democrat Donald Norcross joined Pennsylvania Republican Pat Meehan in Delaware County to talk about apprenticeships in the building trades. But DACA was top of mind at the news conference.
What's going on now is the worst of both worlds. Is they're now going to be in a status where they could be deported from the only country they've ever known.
Norcross is prepared to debate the issue with 434 of his House colleagues.
All of us here are not more than 2 generations away from being those immigrants.
One of those colleagues, Meehan. Do you agree with President Trump on DACA?
I think we need to resolve the issue. Congress should speak on this, and it ought not be an executive determination.
But Meehan did say DACA kids should not be punished, and he's confident they won't be punished, as he feels a compromise on Capitol Hill will happen down the road.
I have a sense of confidence we'll be able to get something resolved.
I reached out to Republican Senator Pat Toomey for an on-camera interview. I was told he was unavailable to do that interview. Instead, he released a statement. I'll read it in part. Quote, children who were brought to the United States illegally at a young age are not at fault and deserve our support. However, President Obama did not have the legal authority to create the DACA program and to ignore enforcement of existing immigration law. Reporting live tonight, David Spunt, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, David, thank you.